All right, guys. I'm sitting here with Rufus. You probably saw the video of the other day when we prayed, and we've had a good time. It was Wednesday, and he's going to the doctor tomorrow. At this point in time, there is no knot, there is no tumor, or it was, that was, how big did you say it was?
About the size of a golf ball.
Wow. And there's no pain. So we're believing that there's no cancer. So that was Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we're several days, and he's going to go get rechecked tomorrow. So I don't know when I'll post this, but God's moving in his life, and I just want to give a little backstory to this, because this is really a cool story. So I was getting some stuff from the convenience store, and Rufus was working behind the counter, and I just said, "How are you doing?" And he said, I'm doing okay. I just got diagnosed with cancer." And I thought that was terrible, but I also, thought, well, that's pretty bold just to say that, Well, it turns out later, I'm the only one he told that to.
Yeah.
And I felt, at that moment, compelled to pray for him, but there was a line of people, and I couldn't find a moment. And I didn't know it. He told me his name, but that's all I knew. And so I left, and I almost turned around a couple of times, and I just said, "Lord, if that's you, I'm going to, I'll keep shopping at this store. And if I bump into him again, if it works out, I'll share with him."
Matter of fact, you came back the second time. The first time, I told you about it, and you said you would like to pray for me. And I think I didn't see you. I saw you, I think, maybe the next couple of days or so. You come back, and that's when I think we exchanged numbers, I think. And
right.
I came outside. And
Yep. So it just worked out that there was only one little elderly guy doing scratch-off tickets. So there was two clerks. He wasn't by himself. So we came outside and visited, and I gave him my number. I didn't actually get his, and then he, over the next couple of days, pursued to get prayer, and then it was just a pretty incredible time. And so the prayer time we did probably was, what did you say, an hour and a half?
About an hour and a half.
About an hour and a half, and we went through several things before we got to cancer. We went through forgiveness, and we went through forgiving people. And Rufus, tell us what was going on. Now, you told us, as soon as we started praying, the Holy Spirit started moving on you.
Right. As soon as we started praying, immediately I felt a tingle go through my hands. It started with my fingers, and it went from my fingers actually to my feet on up. And kept praying, and it's like soon as he laid his hands on my head, and it's like I felt a jerk, and I could feel the lymph node. I could feel it retracting, like it was just getting smaller. And by the time we were done praying, there was no pain, and there was no knot. No knot at all, and it's still no knot right now. And no pain. No pain.
Yep. And so, you said you did a little jogging around just to check it. So how much pain were you in before?
Oh, before I couldn't even get out of bed. Couldn't even get out of bed. Could barely even walk.
Yeah.
Every move I made, I had to be very careful.
All right. Well, we're just adding a little bit to this testimony. We've had Ron Gray was in town, and Rufus and I have talked every day, and we're fellowshipping over the Lord. He came and joined our family church this morning, and God was ministering to all of us, and it was a powerful time. But Ron and I, we worked it out. Me and Ron and Rufus could pray yesterday, and Ron, being the man of God that he is, he pulled out, I think, some really deep, prophetic, encouraging words for Rufus that may
he really did.
Yeah. May help his life. So we're not just believing for a healing, we're believing for a complete turnaround, and actually that was the word.
Yes, his exact words.
U-turn, and God's going to take him in a different direction, and that's just really encouraging. So hopefully tomorrow we get the results back and it's done. But it's already a miracle when you have a golf ball sized knot that disappears, and you've been in excruciating pain, and you've got no pain.
Man, like literally, It's no pain.
Yeah.
No pain. None.
So this kind of stuff revivals could be born out of. So I don't know if it's okay to share it twice, but it's just a really cool story because I just met Rufus in the convenience store, and I didn't know him, and just the Lord prompted him to tell me that, and prompted me to tell him that I pray for sick people, and sometimes they get well.
Right. And he was the first person that I told, the first and only customer I ever told.
Wow. So I'll put this out, and hopefully y'all enjoy it. Talk to you soon.